Oh my. Oh my god! Oh my god! Dead. You're on. Dead.
Oh, good win.
22.
Alright, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? We are hopping in tonight with Atlantis Esports versus Unarm Gaming Gold here. It's going to be a very, very cool matchup, very, very tough matchup. Two very high caliber teams going at it, battling it off till the end here. Who's going to come out victorious, who is not, we don't know until the end of the series. But I mean, a lot of the line here for both teams. They are both in, both are in losers round 5. So I mean, in order for them to continue their run here, they're going to have to win tonight. They cannot afford to take the L, because if they take the L, they're done, they're dusted. Their playoff run is over on this Super Saturday here. They will not make it to Champ Sunday. But you know, teams very good. I mean, pretty evenly matched teams. I mean, you got 11 seed in Atlantis Esports versus the number 17 seed in Unarm Gaming Gold. So kind of curious who's going to win. You never know with these playoff runs. I mean, sometimes teams just pull up miraculous upsets. I mean, thankfully it's not like a number 1 versus a David versus a Goliath, like a number 1 versus like a number 30 seed, where the 30 seeds, and I have seen that here at the XP League, sometimes that number 30 seed upsets the number 1 seed. But I mean, still will be an upset for a number 17 to upset 11, a number 11 seed. But I mean, I think Hyde, Manny, Nate, and Skill, they might have it in the bag here. Just waiting for all the players to load up, and just letting them know about the colors and the side, so I don't have to change anything. But you know, like I said, you know, you're looking on this map, number 1, that Hacienda HP. You're looking at the ARs. You're looking at Manny. You're looking at Skill. That's the flex for the side of Atlantis Esports. Speaking of that, we're going to take a look at the teams here. So going into Atlantis Esports, you got Hyde running the sub. Man, I think, yeah, Hyde running the sub, Manny on the AR. You have Nate, which is the main SMG, and then you're ending off on Skill running the AR, flexing to a sub. And for the side of Unarmed Gaming Gold, we have Sad running the SMG, Jay on the main AR. Then we have Smoke on a sub, and then Milan's running that AR flex into the sub. So there's your recap for the side of both teams. So I mean, going into this Hacienda, you're definitely looking at the side of either side to, you know, make sure they're catching these routes, make sure these catching these plays. I think there's gonna be a lot of crazy kills, a lot of 2 pieces, a lot of 3 pieces from both sides. But I mean, it's all going to come down to who has the better fundamentals, who is rotating, who is getting the spawns, who is blocking the spawns, who is doing what they need to do to have the success for either roster. I mean, some of these guys on the side of Atlantis, I mean, some of you guys seen them. I think Hyde, I think it was Hyde. I think a few of them, I don't know the names. I'm not going to catch me guessing wrong, but a few of them did win last year in Omit, in XP, I believe. So, and if it wasn't XP, I know what another org, another one of these other orgs that they play in, I know they won. So they had a lot of success, at least 2 of them. So just telling the players that I am ready, and we're loading into this map number 1 here. Going to see what's going to happen between both squads, how it's going to get here. You know, hopefully make it to that map 5. That map 2 going to be that red card S&D. That map 3 and map 4 going to be a double dose of vault, vault control leading to the map 4 if we can get there. That vault hard point. Then the map 5, if we make it there, which both of these teams have made a lot of round 5s inside the loser bracket or inside their playoff run. So I mean, both these teams have made it the distance in a lot of these matches. So going to be interesting to see who comes out on top, who gets it done. And like I said, we're going into this map number 1. Going to be Atlantis Esports on this, I guess you could say a defense side. But now we're in it to win it. Unarm Gaming Gold starting off hot here. Let's see if they can get the mixiness that they need. Looks like skill combines for 2 on the top of that top balcony, but Smoke comes around with the flank, able to get 2 players of his own. And now you have Nate holding this open push. He knows the spawns are coming in. He's going to lay down. Jay and looks like Milan there are going to push it. They chow at the perfect time, able to kill him. Now you have 13 seconds for Atlantis Esports here. Now you have the side of Unarm Gaming Gold finally hopping the time. You got Smoke in here. He's throwing some smoke. Maybe now he's just throwing a concussion. But now he tries to hop up, try to push through, and unfortunately, bad timing for him. Skill check in the back, and now you have Skill. One player hitting old. That's going to be sad. Sad that he died because now he's not have the help for the side of Milan here. But now you have Skill here winning a huge kill onto Milan. They all have the spawns. Nobody else back here. They realize that everybody's spawning out. You got to split spawns here. 2 on that P3 side and then 2 the rock side. So it's going to be a split push here from both teams. Manny holding the point, battling against Milan. Smoke. Smoke comes out on top, able to kill that kill. Now the AR here for the side of Unarm Gaming Gold. It looks like they're going to push in. Not able to see those players. Oh, Nate checked the wrong corner for Smoke. Unfortunately, he checks the wrong one. Manny wins 1. Skill wins 1. And now you have the hold for the side of Atlantis Esports coming in strong here. That's a good little tech there to look through the window, see if you can just pop up, hit the shots. Centering makes perfect. Now Smoke hitting the front here. He finds one. He's going to try to find the second one. This time, maybe, nope, he turns around and thinks there's a player flanking the back. You have Sad smokes him, but Manny with the 3 pops off, kills 3 on the time. Now you have the rotations already in favor of Atlantis Esports. They're doing a great job of already rotating for the P2, for the P3. A little bit late on the P2, but they still ended up winning the battles in the back there. Now you have Manny and Smoke here pushing. Nate realizes that there are at least 1, maybe 2. The team comms come in. Now double towed for the side of Manny, not able to get any kills because just too many people to shoot at, not enough time. Now you have 1 player from the side of Unarm Gaming Gold. They do hop the time, but unfortunately no success there. And now Skill gets 1. Skill does not get the second. Manny helps him top play, able to get that second kill. And now 3 down for the side of Unarm Gaming Gold. 100-11 here for Atlantis Esports. They are starting off hot on this map number 1. If they can keep the momentum from this first set of rotations going into the next set, it might be an early game, ladies and gentlemen. It might be over before we even have a chance to do anything. Now you have Skill here holding this top bar. He's pushing up, trying to flip him out. He's going to get shot in the back here by Smoke. Looks like the rotation from the side of Unarm Gaming Gold is going to win the gunfights on to new here. Now Unarm Gaming Gold looking to try to get any time they may be able to get. Sad having a rough start, 1-9 here. And now you have Manny. He's pushing through mid-map, trying to push up, try to get this kills for his teams. You know, they looks like Unarm Gaming finally able to get a good hold on the hill, but you have Manny pushing the time, and now the flex is coming in from the side. He gets 1. Can he get 2? He gets 2. Can he get the 3rd? He gets the 3rd! Oh my God, Manny is going huge for the side of Atlantis Esports. He is frying on all cylinders. Currently 10-5, also high at 11-5, both with a minute in time. I mean, not much more you can want for the side of Atlantis Esports. They are playing perfect Call of Duty right now. You have Hyde and Co. They win all the battles. I mean, 3 players almost double positive on the side of Atlantis Esports. 1 player lags out. That's going to be sad. Not sure what happened there, but I think it plays out because that's just how it is. He would have to join back in. 2 players lag out. I guess they're just calling the map. I'm not sure what's going on, but I think it was. I'm going to get a screenshot here. He said he crashed. Yeah, so that's what it was. A player crashed. I'm going to get a screenshot for the side of... Oh, that little code was up. Sorry about that. All right, we're going to go into a short break here before everything gets sorted. These players are going back in and find out what the players are going to do, what the score is. So we'll be right back as soon as we're ready to go back into map number 2, and we'll figure out who's up, who's down. Then we'll know. All right, ladies and gentlemen, looks like we're going into this map number 2 here. The players, I mean, the player lagged out. They just said, one of the team, Unarm Gaming Gold just said, go to map 2. So we're going to map 2, which is going to just rewind this S&D. I mean, not a good start for the side of Ungaming Gold on that map number 1. Before the map, and it was like 130 to like 11, 130 to like 20. So I mean, very, very hot start for the side of Atlantis Esports on that map number 1. If they can keep the momentum into this map number 2, it's going to look pretty good for them. Let's put our mini map on for the folks so they can see what's going on. 2 players fall for the side of Unarm Gaming. Now 3. Last one alive is going to be Jo. He catches 1. Can he catch the other 2 players here, or other 3 players for the side of Unarm Gaming Guard? Looks like you have a wrap here for Nate. They're going to pinch him out. He gets the shots into him. He knows he's here. He's going to... Oh no! Oh man, he was trying to get the hostage, but unfortunately not able to do it. A good little flank from the side of Nate there. He almost ended off with the hostage, but didn't take it, didn't get it going. All right, so Atlantis Esports off to a good round. Nate with 2 kills on the board. Manny and Skill also have a kill. Now it's going to be battle this mid-map here. Milan's going to win one on to Skill here. And now you have the rest of the players now to fall for the side of Atlantis Esports. Now a 2v2 for both sides. Now a 1v2 for Manny here with the AR. So probably the better gun to be stuck in the 1v2 with. But he doesn't know anything about these players. He's going to check. Oh, he sees the player up top. Unfortunately, Sad jumps up top, catches him off guard, jumps off the top rope, shuts him down for the side of Unarm Gaming Gold. Now this S&D looking a little more mixy for both sides. Hopefully it goes the distance because the map number one was not looking good for the side of Unarm Gaming. Let me turn off this. I just realized I have this. I don't think y'all want to look at the ping. I don't know what host this is, but yeah, it's not good for me if I was playing. Let me turn this off real quick. All right. Nate's coming over the top for the side of Atlantis. They're going to push through Zig here. Trying to get any information, but number 6 here, holding the line. He's going to catch one, and the teammate he's there with the second. He catches both. Now a 1v3 in favor of Unarmed Gaming Gold here. He knows one's going to be here. He's going to catch the kill. He knows one's going to be that inside this generators. He's doing a great job of wrapping back here. If anybody can clutch it, it will be Hyde. He's got the sub and the AR in the back pocket. He wins another one on to Sad there. One player left, 1v1 now for Hyde. And he's going to get the third with the 1v3 clutch. Hyde getting it done. Nade's coming over the top from both teams. Nobody able to connect with anything. You have 4 players from the side of Unarmed Gaming in this A zone. Nobody from the side of Atlantis going to be the contest here. The closest one is going to be Skill here. He gets some information, but Jo finds one on the trade. And Skill able to get one. Can he get the second? No, he gets flanked in the back, but Manny there to help him out. Manny gets 2 and closes out round number 4. Atlantis Esports go up 3-1. If you're Unarmed Gaming Gold, you can't let them get too far into the series here. You need to slow down, regroup, maybe figure out what mistakes you're making, Hyde on the 4th Street. Let's hop on board with him. Let's see if he can clutch out maybe. I mean, he's going to get the RCXD, and RCXDs can be used now. They did fix them. So, oh no, Hyde hits a route here, but unfortunately all the players, or one player from the side of Unarmed Gaming was just in the right position at the right time. Good checks out of Manny here to jump up, check those back spawns, or check those. But now you have Sad here hitting the flank. He's going to get shot in the back by the other player. Great timing for him. And now Skill's going to catch that guy on the top truck. Now a 3v2 in favor of Unarmed Gaming. Looks like Milan watching the cross, able to get the one. Now Smoke Fine. Now a 1v2 in Nate. Can he get the first one? He gets the first one. No, fortunately, he runs out of bullets, and Unarmed Gaming win that round number 5. Now bringing it back up slowly but surely. Great resolve out of the side of Unarmed Gaming to just stay in there. Smoke now 6-4. I mean, I don't know who wins that. If Nate has more bullets, maybe he comes out on top with the dive, but unfortunately, he did not have enough gun in the chamber. You might as well call it one in the chamber for him, because that's basically what he had when he went to chow Smoke there. And Smoke comes out on top due to that. But now you have Manny 6-3, Nate 5-2, both 2.0, Skill 3-5, Nate 3-5. I mean, Sad, really the only people that could pick it up would be like Sad, Jo, Nate, and Skill. And it's not picking it up by much. It's just like maybe getting a few more kills. And Sad with a nice spin on to Nate there, closes it out. And now Skill down to now a man down for the side of Atlantis Esports. 3v2, but now you have Skill winning a huge one on to him. Gonna be a battle between Sad and Skill, and now Skill wins it, but now Manny makes it even now, a 1v2 for him. He doesn't know, he should know where the other player's at because he killed Skill. Sad killed Skill on the blue elephant here. Sad has no information of where he might be at, so but I think Manny's just gonna play it slow here. Wait for the plant, wait for the retake. And oh man, this might be horrible timing for Sad because Manny's just sitting here and just waiting this corner. If he just sits here and holds this and doesn't move, then I mean, now he knows the bomb. Now all information's there for the side. Well, not all information, but you know the bomb's down for the side of Unarm Gaming Gold. Now Manny just has to figure out where the bomb's planted, where Sad may be, and Sad's sitting on this other side of the dumpster. He's just going to check it here, but now the timing may come in. I don't think Sad saw him. He's throwing a nade. The bomb check was in. 17 seconds left. He's got to run at it. He's got to run at it quick. And now looks like Manny just doesn't know where he's at. He's playing Sad playing a little bit off angle here, and Sad just going to run up, get the kill. And great little play out of Sad there, playing a little bit of off angle, not really playing the most common spots for the side of these upper level players. So I mean, playing the cards a little bit right in his favor. You know, he played that perfectly. Unfortunately, if it's Manny, you know, that's caught timing for you. Had he just sat on that truck, he probably would have ended up getting the kill on to Sad there. But you know, unfortunately, he wrapped back. You know, sometimes that's what they say. You know, if you think the player's going to come right then, just hold it for a few seconds longer. When you would normally give up the angle, hold it for about 5 more seconds, and guaranteed that person's going to come right in the angle you were just watching. Sad coming in, catching Hyde there, and now he's going to back off to the bomb. But now the trades are even, 3v3 for both sides here. You have Atlantis Esports with the bomb. They're going to hit this right. You have one player sitting gens. Now it's going to be a battle between Sad and looks like Skill here. Looks like the information came in. Oh, he sees him. And now Manny catches a freebie. Now 3v2 for the side of Atlantis Esports. And he wins both of them. I mean, Manny really doing everything he can. Nate's not really struggling. I mean, he's doing everything he needs to do for the map. I mean, just needs a couple more kills on the board. Everybody's picked it up besides J-Lo on the side of Unarm Gaming. Now the help's coming in, a 2v2 here. Looks like now, oh no, another player falls. The 2v2 plays, 2 fall for both sides, but looks like Unarm Gaming come out on top, get that last player, make it a 1v2, and now I think that was Smoke able to clutch up there, seal that round. Now I think we're tied all 4-4 or 4-3. 4-4, I was right. Man, I just got to go with what I've been paying attention to. It's 4-4, so, I mean, very, very close S&E. That map number 1, if you were here, if you were not, it was not so close. Atlantis Esports was up like 250, or no, sorry. Atlantis Esports was up like 130 to like 25 to 20, and a player lagged out for the side of Unarm Gaming, and they just opted not to play to the 130 for Atlantis, so they just gave up the win on that S&D. Now that player in the back here, Jay going to wrap the back, not able to catch the timing on the players. He's going to see Hyde. Shots coming in, not able to connect with anything. You do have one player on the wrap here. I want to watch this guy, Milan. He might catch it, but The nade's going to come over the top. He's going to catch it. That's going to get a hit. Oh, no, man. He slides out at the right time, but the trades come in favor. A 1v2 for the side of Unarm Gaming. 25 seconds left on the clock. Can he get it done? I don't think he has enough time, and they know where he's at. And it looks like Atlantis Esports is going to take the lead 5-4. If you're Atlantis, you need one. If you're Unarmed Gaming Gold, you need 2 back-to-back rounds to close out this map number 2 in your favor. If you are Unarmed Gaming, I feel like this is a must-win map for you, because if you don't win it, now Atlantis Esports is up 2-0. But if you do win it, you tied 1-1. Looking pretty good going into that map number 3. You know, Manny absolutely having a really good map for himself, 11-5. Now, if you're just Atlantis, you just have to get the trades. Hopefully, you don't get traded out. If you are able to get the trades here and not get traded out, then it's going to be pretty good for you. 2 fall. Last one there is going to be, you got Hyde hitting 2 here now with a 2.0. And last one alive is going to be Jo again. They all know where he's at. They're all going to chow him. And it looks like, ladies and gentlemen, the nade coming over the top. I think that was Hyde flanking the back. And Atlantis Esports going to go up 2-0. Manny and Hyde getting done for that Atlantis squad on that map number 2. I mean, don't forget about Nate and Skill, because they also did what they needed to do on that map to help Atlantis Esports to the victory. So that map number 1 in favor of Atlantis Esports. Map number 2 in favor again of Atlantis Esports. 6-4. A little bit closer for the side of Unarmed Gaming Gold, but you got to seal it off on that map number 3 here. You got to win it. Unarmed Gaming Gold. We're going right into it. They're not even wasting their time. Maybe they told them they can keep host. But, you know, sealing it off to that map number 3 here for the vault control. I mean, you got to pick it up here. You know, in order for these players to get here, we're loading into map number 3. But Unarmed Gaming Gold, they won winners round 1, 3-0 against Aphotic. Winners round 2, they lost 3-2 to Epic Black. Loser round 3, they won 3-0 against Synergy GG, and then losers round 4, they won 3-1 against Rain Esports. And on the playoff side, or on the winner side, well, actually on Atlanta's side, winner round 2, they won 3-0 against the Chi Town Assassins, and then winner round 3, they won against Amigos, or lost against Amigos 3-2. But now you have Atlantis Esports here going into this map number 3. They're on the attacking side first. Let's see what they can get done here. You have, looks like Hyde off the top ropes, able to catch 1. Can he catch 2? He cannot. Both players from the side of Unarmed Gaming Gold, but you have Skill answering back with 2 of his own, able to hop the time. Now 2 players on the time, 1 player hitting the wrap through this mid door, but it looks like Hyde here, he's ready for it. Nope. Looks like number 8 is going to turn around, but now all players, you have Manny watching the top. All he has to do is watch the top. He catches 1, he catches 2. Manny, oh my God, can he get the 3rd? He gets the 3rd, popping off 3 pieces just like that, and now that A zone is captured for the side of Atlantis Esports. You do have Sad here. He's going to try to slow the push from the side of Atlantis Esports, but unfortunately not able to do that. Manny sees that player. Milan pops him out the window, not able to get anything going. They're going to start to hop this time for the side of Atlantis Esports here. They know the shots are going to come in. The trophy is there, stopping all the bullets here. And now Smoke with 2 of his own, able to get the kills from the top art. Skill just keeping at the time, just trying to play it off the time, just going for the ticks here. Now Hyde pushing through, doesn't get the kill on Sad. They do trade out 2 of the players, or 1 of the players on the B zone. Now the second tick comes in. Can they get the 3rd? 1 kill goes off. Looks like Manny is going to hop the time here. Now 2 more players coming for reinforcements, and the side of Atlanta, Unarmed Gaming Gold spawning too far out here. And it is looking over for this round number 1. Very dominant round out of the side of Atlantis Esports. They're coming off hot. If they continue this tonight, I think they just might make it to the loser finals, winners finals. And they're shooting like this, and they're coming to play tonight. They're ready for it. Unarmed Gaming Gold, you got to wake up. You got to show me something, because it is not looking good for the side of Unarmed Gaming Gold thus far. Manny off to a 7-3 start. Nate slowing a little bit now, just like he was in the S&D, but you never know. They might have a slow-off series, and if they win this series, maybe go on to the next, that losers round 6 tomorrow, and maybe start heating up from there. Dominant map control from the side of Atlantis Esports here. Now it looks like the side of Unarmed Gaming finally finding that open, and they get 2. Now you have Manny here last alive. They line up for him, but he is unable to connect with them. The tick coming in for the side of Unarmed Gaming. Going to get a little bit of teammate in there for the side of Skill. He's going to get shot in the back here by 2 players. Smoke reading that, sliding out very well. Chowing both players. About to get the 3rd here. He's going to probably chow out. He's just laying down the suppression fire to keep them at bay. A nade over the top for Skill, but the tick comes in for the side of Unarmed Gaming Gold. They are answering back here, but they still have a lot of work to do. They have a minute. They have 2 minutes on the time. 25-21 in favor of Unarmed Gaming Gold. So they're heating up. I told them they need to wake up. They're waking up, but it may be too little, too late. But they're starting off hot. They have the map control. They're slowly losing it. Looks like Snake making the flank on to Jo there, able to catch the flank. Now they're all spawning in the back, all spawning on that street side. And now shots come in from Nate onto Sad, not able to connect, but all the players from the side of Atlantis Esports covering the whole map. Looks like Milan beat Manny on that top arc, able to open up the street side, but Nate comes in with the help, and also Hyde Skill comes in with the help for the Atlantis Esports. Now you have Hyde just watching this bottom pool, waiting for the players to drop down this ball. He's just going to feed the information to his teammates, allow these players to get the kills. So 1 minute left. That time has slowly dwindled down, and what was a 6-kill lead is now a lead in favor of Atlantis Esports, 16-15. And now they have the map control. They're spawn killing him. Skill is just putting them in the blender back here. He catches 1, he catches 2. He's on a 3 streak. Not able to see that guy, that top arc. And now looks like Sad is able to kill that player. But now Manny coming to answer, or Nate coming to answer back here. Hyde still playing this. He pushed up from that pool. Not able to hit that jump up. But he's going to catch 1. He's going to catch 2. Can he catch 3? He cannot catch 3. Sad finally guns him down. Now you have the side of Unarmed Gaming Gold all spawning in the back of their spawn. 30 seconds left on the clock. 12v6 here. Not looking too hot if you are the side of Unarmed Gaming Gold. Looks like they do get the 3 ticks. Not able to get any progress on the B zone here. 15 seconds left now. S&D lives remaining. 4 lives for the side of Unarmed Gaming Gold. And now with the spin on, Manny gets 2. Can he get the 3? He does it. But now Sad last alive. Looks like all the players from the side of Unarmed Gaming Gold or Atlantis Esports gonna zero in on his position and shut him down. And Atlantis Esports 1 round away from closing out this series 3-0 here. So if you're Atlantis Esports, 1 more round. I mean, 14-6 from Hyde, 12-8 from Skill, 12-9 from Manny. And then on the side of Unarmed Gaming Gold, Sad 9-11, Smoke 8-15, Jo 9-11, 8-12. A little bit of struggle here out of Smoke, which is the SMG for the side of Unarmed Gaming here. Hyde going to hit the route here on this player. Going to catch 1. Going to catch 2. Now he's just roaming around the map on the 4 streak here. Let's see if he can keep the momentum going. He knows Jo's here. He's going to catch that player in the back spawn. He's going to start to hop the time. Slowly tick away the progress. Not able to get the 5 spree. He's finally shut down, but I mean, he is having an insane map for himself. 17-7 here, and now it looks like Nate got through here, got through enemy lines here. Let's see what he can get done. He knows 1 player's in the back here. Gonna throw the nades. Oh no, with a 2-piece for Nate. Nate just clearing off all his corners here. Gonna kill another one in the back. He is just 5 spree. He's trying to pick off where Hyde left off. He's on the 5 spree, trying to get the 6 spree. He's gonna wrap this player top art. Nope. He knows he jumped out. He might have saw the head. And now he's gonna win another one in the back spawn. The A zone finally closes here. And so much pressure from the side of Atlantis Esports. They're just all in his spawn. 25v12 here for live count. Nate is just, Hyde is in the back and just frying everything he sees. He's supposed to be the SMG, but he is running the AR in the back of their spawn, and he's just letting them have it for the side of Atlantis Esports. Looks like Milan did get through here. Gonna be a battle between Hyde and that player from the side of Unarm Gaming, but it looks like Hyde comes out on top. Now looks like Manny and Co pushing this right side street. Don't have any progress, but it's 19v6 here, so I mean, they have a minute 13. They have plenty of time to work with, but they just have to get a few more kills, put them down to that S&D spawn, and it's over from there now. 3 lives left, and it seems like the cap is coming in for the side of Atlantis Esports. 1 live remaining, gonna be smoke here, and they gun them. Ladies and gentlemen, it's done and dusted. Atlantis Esports take the series 3-0. A very, very dominant showing from the side of Atlantis Esports. I mean, when you got Hyde shooting like this, popping off the kills, not much can be done for you from the side of Atlantis Esports. They just came to play tonight, and unfortunately for Unarmed Gaming Gold, maybe their first game of the series, they didn't wake up. They weren't ready for tonight, and it showed. But that's the end of their playoffs run for this season. But for Atlantis Esports, it's not over yet. It's not done. It's not dusted here for the side of Atlantis Esports. Looking at their playoff run, or their run that they have to continue to make, they have to get through. So they're going to move to losers round 6. They have to win in losers round 6, and if they beat whoever is in winner round 6, their losers round 6 will be between Empire Gaming and Fanatical Esports, a 12 seed and a 23 seed. So be pretty close for Atlantis, whoever they play. Then going on to that losers round 7, the winner of the losers round 6 will play against the Session Esports, which you guys will see all of that tonight. So be tuned into the stream. Some of these are going to be on the main stream. Some of these will be on other caster channels. So tune into that and see who they're playing and where they're playing to keep track of this Atlantis Esports squad as they try to continue their run, trying to get to that loser semifinal, guaranteed 4th for the championship Sunday. If they make it to there, they secure top 4 for the loser semifinal, whoever wins that. And then they have to make it to the losers final, and then of course, you know, the grand final. So hopefully they can make it there. Well, that was it for tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I didn't really get much highlights because the series was so quick. So here's your highlights for the night, and I hope you guys have a great night. It was fun. Thank you, Atlantis Esports. Thank you guys for putting on a show tonight for the stream. You guys take it easy and have a good night. Hitting the front here. He finds one. He's going to try to find the second one. This time, maybe, nope, he turns around and thinks there's a player flanking the back. You have Sad smokes him, but on the hill, but you have Manny pushing the time, and now the flex is coming in from the side. He gets one. Can he get two? He gets two. Can he get the third? He's coming over the top for the side of Atlantis. They're going to push through Zig here. Trying to get any information, but number 6 here, holding the line. He's going to catch one, and the teammates stay. He's there, and they are in the back pocket. He wins another one on to Sad there. One player left, 1v1 now for Hyde, and he's going to get one on the trade. And Skill able to get one. Can he get the second? No, he gets flanked in the back. Manny there to help him out. To jump up and check those back spots, or back check those. But then you have Sad here hit the flank. He's going to get shot in the back by the other player. Great time for him, and now Skill's going to catch that. 17 seconds left. He's got to run at it. He's got to run at it quick. And now, looks like Manny just doesn't know where he's at. He's playing, Sad playing a little bit off angle here, and Sad just going to run up. That person's going to come right in the angle you were just watching. traded out. If you are able to get the trades here, you not get traded out, then it's going to be pretty good for you. 2 fall, last one there is going to be, you got Hyde hitting the wrap through this mid door, but it looks like Hyde here, he's ready for it. Nope. It looks like number 8 is going to turn around, but now all players, you have Manny watching the top. All he has to do is watch the top. He catches, it looks like number 8 is going to turn around, but now all players, you have Manny watching the top. All he has to do is watch the top. He catches 1, he catches 2. Manny, oh my God, can he get the 30? They know the shots are going to come in. The trophy is there, stopping all the bullets here. And now, smoking up. I told them they need to wake up. They're waking up, but it may be too little too late, but they're starting off hot. They have the map control. They're slowly losing it. Looks like Nate answer, or Nate coming to answer back here. Hyde still playing this. He pushed up from that pool. Not able to hit that jump up, but he's going to catch 1. He's going to catch 2. Can he catch 3? JO 911, 8-12. A little bit of struggle here out of smoke, which is the SMG for the side of Unarm Gaming here. Hyde going to hit the route here on this player. Going to catch 1. Just now looks like Nate got through here. Got through enemy lines here. Let's see what he can get done. He knows 1 player's in the back here. Going to throw the nades. Oh no, with hitting the front here. He finds 1. He's going to try to find the second one. This time maybe, nope, he turns around. He thinks there's a player flanking the back. You have Sad smokes him, but on the hill, but you have Manny pushing the time, and now the flex is coming in from the side. He gets 1. Can he get 2? He gets 2. Can he get the 3rd? Nate's coming over the top for the side of Atlantis. They're going to push through Zig here.